Rugby League is back.
Drum roll, please.
You're a true Warriors fan.
I have no recollection of that hot take.
We don't all have to agree.
It's good to be back.
It's just a really boring thing.
Oh, partner.
Start winning some games.
I think there'll be a lot of changes to the team.
I've got them making the 8 for mine.
Let's go. Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Advantage Line. TAB's, why isn't that going down? TAB's Rugby League betting podcast. What a shambles. This is the last show of the season for good reason.
Could be forever.
My name is Carl Tiley, joined in studio one last time for the year to talk rugby league by my guy, Paul Mawate. Paul, how are you?
Yeah, good. Very good. Thank you, Cal. Yeah.
I don't know what I've done here.
No, I don't know either.
It's taken us 12 minutes or 13 minutes to get the audio right. And anyway, we are welcomed by the full slate of Advantage Line co-hosts. We'll start at the top or the bottom.
Oh, be careful.
We'll let the listeners decide. First man in, Nick Tedeschi. Teddy, how are you, mate?
Oh, look, it's great. I'm just pleased Paul managed to make it in the studio. I've done nothing but see, heard about his trials and tribulations over the last week. Having to stay in a 3-star hotel to go to the races. Hungover as anything as he does his job. I know that, it's a real Anne Frank-esque story from you there. Paul,
man.
And the number 2
Well,
man in, following on from Teddy, Ben Sewell from Surly Talk Sports. How are ya?
Yeah, good. Paulie does look sunburnt. I don't know if he's had a couple of big days at the races or if it's his lighting, but yeah, it looks like he has seen a few rays over the last couple of days.
He is as pink as a peach, mate. He is so red. Man has not seen a stick of sunblock in a couple of days. I'll give you
no
that tip.
SPF 15 plus for Paul.
No.
Oh, gee.
Got to take care of your body, Paul.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
And how many have we got today? Fifth man in today, Blake Ashford, the only professional who should be here on the show, has any, I don't know, how are you, man?
Thanks, man. Thanks for the invite. I guess it is, round 40 or something like that?
It's been a long season. Been a long season. We do a longer season than the actual players.
We do. Us and the refs. So, I don't know where that is. But, yeah, mate, good to be here. Carl, very good to be here.
It sounds like it. All right, fellas. This is going to be, as I said, last show of the year. Let's treat it like Mad Monday. But, Teddy, you've still got legal action stuff. Like, it still applies. So, let's have some fun, but not too much.
So it's not like Mad Monday at all, from what I can tell.
But
Not for you.
within the realm, within the fence. Let's kick off by reviewing last week's games. The Kangaroos, they won again, did they? I didn't actually see the game.
Oh, sheepers.
How did it go? Was it a good game?
Eddie, yours.
It was a good game for 60 minutes. It was, England up here. Australia were just dreadful again. Oh, they'd be beaten again. But England just have no halves and just can't create any kind of tries. They got to 12-8 and with 18 minutes to go, and then did a moronic grubby kick towards the sideline, trying to get the slowest winger of all time, Joe Burgess, to get to the ball. Went for 7 tackles set and scored again, which was great for those of us on plus 18.5. So really fantastic when you're losing by 4 with 18 to go, not cover 18.5. But there you go.
The score was 30-8. I can see Reece Walsh scored a double.
And got maybe the luckiest try of all time when he threw an intercept that got dropped and then just bounced straight back to him and walked over the line. And then with 2 minutes to go, was one-on-one with Kai Paul Pierce from the scrum. Just anyone in their right mind could tell he was going to score a try before the ball had gone into the scrum. I'm not sure who was commentating with, I think it might have been Michael Ennis, was commentating with Vossi, and was like, this is set up for a Reece Walsh try here, and then so it was. So, well coached England. We'll get on that a bit later.
Okay. Fellas, Surly, Blake, anything to add on that game?
Nah, just that the Kiwis and Samoa would both beat Australia at the moment, and I have not seen anything from those 3 games that would suggest otherwise. I think Aussie are right for the picking right now. Even though they're stacked on paper, it's just not 100% clicking, eh?
Yep.
And Aussie is a person. Australia is the country. So,
R.I.P. Aussie.
Yeah, I can't even disagree with Surly because I only watched the highlights. Like I said last week, did not interest me one bit. England not even naming a team, just naming a squad every week and not knowing who's playing where really pissed me off. So it wasn't a fun Ashes series for me. It wasn't how I remembered it. So I'll agree with Surly. From what I saw, both those teams would beat Australia.
New Zealand would smoke Australia. New Zealand play Australia right now in New Zealand. They would be 6.5 point favourites. Well, they should be.
I don't think they would be. But
They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be, and that'd be a bet because they wouldn't be because they've probably been outside of that.
It'd be 12.5 underdogs.
I don't know if Samoa would beat Australia. I don't know if I'd go that far. I think that's a little bit over the top. They don't seem particularly fit based on what I saw the last 20 minutes of the game. But definitely New Zealand are going much better at the moment than Australia.
And one of the great segues, unless you want to talk about Kangaroos England.
Yeah, I did notice the Samoans starting to tire late in that match.
Different game.
36 to New Zealand, 14 to Samoa. Samoa up 14-6 at half time, but Kiwis were kind of on top the whole game. As you boys know, I missed the first half, unfortunately, but I made it back home for the second half.
Congratulations to Carl, the only time he's been home for the last month.
Run me through the first half, because I saw a text from Surly saying this is possibly the greatest test match I've ever seen, Origin-like.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I thought like anthems, pre-game huckers, everything was just elite. And then the contact, like even from the opening whistle, Fisher Harris and Moses Leota just flying up. Like the first hit was massive. Samoa had all the momentum in the first half. And I think that Deine Mariner try should have 100% been given. And then from there, the game could be completely different. I don't think you should be able to be held up by your own hand when it's the hand carrying the ball, scoring the try. I think that's something that needs to be looked at. And I don't think you could 100% say that ball never touched the ground. And all of a sudden, if it's, 18 points to 6, then it could have been a different picture. But I think Samoa just, blew a gasket, front-loaded a bit, and that Kiwis bench ended up being the difference maker for sure. But yeah, I thought it was an unreal game, man. Crowd, everything considered. That first 40 and maybe even first 60 minutes before it blew out, I was loving every minute of it.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was, you used the word elite. I thought it was elite. How many times do we cry out for teams to just keep the ball alive and see some second phase footy? There would have been, I don't know the stats, I haven't quite looked, but it felt like there was 10 offloads each, probably before half time. And I don't know what they would have ended up on. It was an exciting game. And like I said last week on this pod here, on the Vantage line, that Ben Gardner and his team, they set the intentions by naming Francis Molo up front, set the intentions to go after the Kiwis forward pack, and boy, did they what. They got under Moses Leota's skin, gave a couple of silly penalties away, but there was a lot of niggle, and I was there for it. I loved it all. I thought, like I already spoke about, the intensity plus the ball playing and the ability to keep the ball alive, I thought was outstanding. And something probably might be a bit of a hot take, but there's an argument to be had that Joseph Tarpany is the best front rower in the world. Like, I know Payne Haas's do this, but I'm talking about, the offloading ability, the footwork. Yep, Payne Haas is definitely number one probably at the moment, but there's an argument to be had where you can put Tarpany out right up there.
No, don't back down, actually. I'm with you on Tarpany. Best prop in the world, because you factor in all the leadership stuff as well. Like, people just get behind Tarpany. Like, they must love him at Canberra, and they love him in New Zealand. So it was a fantastic game and tremendous intensity. It's one of the great shames, though, that there's been a ban on fighting for the last 10 years. Because if those two packs had been allowed to go at each other, that would have been one for the A. We'd be talking about this in 30 years, like Dowling and Tamade and stuff like that. Like, it's a bit of a shame on that front. It was all just this Jerome Luai niggle. But at the end of the day, I think the class of halves, and we haven't talked to him yet, but I think there was a real lifting for Kieran Foran to send him out a winner, and that kind of really got them. Might have been the difference in the last 20 minutes when both teams were tiring. That they found that other gear to get sent Foran out a winner, and you guys will be able to talk a lot more about it. But the tribute to him in the dressing room afterwards was pretty special.
You hear him on I think it was Fox did the interview, and he's just saying like he just wanted it so bad for him, but for New Zealand, for the boys, and just like you could see the joy, but almost the relief on his face as well. Blake's probably just tired. Played 300 odd games, eat the shit every week.
Played hurt for 99% of them.
Yeah.
So the way he was like digging into the line even in this game was crazy. Hey, for a 35-year-old, he set up multiple tries there, being maybe the third to last pass. But how square and deep he goes, like he just sits defenders all the time, cops a shot. I don't know how he's done that for so long.
You kind of wonder how it could have been different for him if he'd finished his career with a half decent team. And what we could have seen out of him, because there's not much point in digging into the line when you're playing for the Gold Coast Titans. We were 5 and 15. So I kind of don't really blame him for not doing that. But we didn't see a lot of that this year from Kieran. But he certainly plays career hard. He's certainly not kind of having a dig in him. Just more circumstance. Had he been at a Melbourne Storm or at a good side, what he could have offered, because he looked like he had plenty to offer on Sunday afternoon.
Well, I think the way he played too. We saw 3 man of the match performances from Dylan Brown. The way that Foran kind of led the show and just unlocked Brown and let him do his thing was pretty special to watch.
The good news is I'm sure that Newcastle have a halfback who can help Dylan Brown play the Kieran Foran role next year. I'm sure they haven't just signed more Dylan Browns.
And a forward pack like the Kiwis pack, right? Like that Newcastle pack is just fed unanimously throughout the competition, and they're just full of big boppers. So, yeah.
Just before we move on, there's probably the one person you need to, I think we haven't spoke about yet either, is probably Stacey. How he's got that team. I don't know if he's followed them on the social media and things, but the games they put up, the people they had come into camp, the jersey presentations they had, like everything in and around that camp, even letting them go for a week after that first game, it just looks like he ticked, like every box was ticked and he done everything right. And they look like, we're talking about them beating the Kangaroos and teams like that now, but I think it's the connection that they really have at the moment that Stacey's got or driven. And even the coaches he's brought in, I think, have kept that. So that's probably another one that no one spoke about, is probably how good Stacey's done it as a coach.
Do you think it'll help him get a job in Clubland?
I don't think he wants to be a head coach. I think he's a player's coach, and he loves that assistant role of being friends with the boys and thinking about what's best for that, while people takes care of the other side of things. Like, I don't think he's a X's and O's type of guy. He's a have a beer, we'll have a good time, like sort the culture and have the players' best interests at heart. And that's why he's perfect for this Kiwis role, right? Because you don't have to coach too much of that stuff.
Well, the culture just looks absolutely sensational there at the moment. And obviously, the emotion around Kieran Foran and his final game helped pick the boys up in that second half. But I think that bench had a huge part to play in it as well. Fahu White, Aaron Clark, Xavier Willison, they all made an impact when they came on. I think they totally outplayed the Samoan bench, and then we saw them run away. It
was that Aaron Clark's first try of the season?
Yeah, and I was putting $10 a game on him every game throughout this year. I made that commitment on the first episode of my podcast, and boy, did he cost me a handful. I think I only ended up like $90 down when you factor it all in. But yeah, shout out to Aaron Clark. He left it right to the very last game of the year. And when he dotted, I had to double check I'd done it because I'd almost given up.
He must have been out to about $30 now, was he?
I wish I live betted him. I think I got him at 12s, but yeah, live bet to score next would have been huge.
I imagine Teddy would have had him like he has everyone every week. So
no, didn't have him. Had a little nibble on White. Nafahu's been one of mine. And just quietly, how good a player is he?
He's fantastic.
But I do have a hard luck story, which we can get to maybe a bit later. But I did have Isaiah Papali'i last try scorer, so we'll get to that one later on, but that was tale of woe.
There's your segue straight into the betting review. Go for it. Give us your hard luck story.
Well, I just thought it was great. But on the last weekend of rugby league, that still managed to kick me in the bottle twice. With only 3 games left, so as I mentioned earlier, had England plus 18.5, which was in pretty good stead at 12-8 with 18 to go. Wrong. I did manage to get under 38.5, which was lucky because it jumped 37.5 and finished on 38 points. So that was a tough one there. But you had under 44.5 New Zealand Samoa. Isaiah Papali'i last try. Papa scores. Asako misses the conversion. 44 points, 2 minutes to go. Cruising. Also, had Casey McLean last try scorer, who was next to Barnes, had everyone around there going for me except for Charles. So, nice try, Charles. Well
done. He's just gone up in my estimation.
Yeah, I think so too.
Norway's finest.
Yeah.
How did we go on the show, Paul?
I went swimmingly, didn't we? I went how I started the year, just no bets. Great stuff.
Let's start with Blake. 4 bets for Blake. First bet, the best bet, Gillaroos minus 17.5. Nice. He had Murray Taulangi to score a try. No good. He had Kiwis to win, McLean to score a try, Kinney to score a try.
Jeez, he's good, man.
And then he had Kiwis to win by 1-12 into the Kangaroos minus 10.5. No good. He was down $12.50 for the week and down $137.50 for the international season. Yeah. Nothing from Surly. He finishes the international season down $67.50.
That was a technical no bet.
Kiwis minus 3.5. Bang.
Bang.
McLean to score a try.
Bang.
Bang.
Same game multi. Kiwis by 13 or more. McLean to score a try. To'o to score a try.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh.
Anything bet. Kiwis to win by 13 or more. Gillaroos to win by 13 or more. Or Kangaroos to win by 1-12. Carl was up 353.75 for the week and up $480 for the season, the international season.
Ooh, yeah.
Good job, Carl.
Teddy.
No wonder he hasn't been home in a month.
Kiwi Ferns to score under 11.5. Tick. Casey McLean to score a try. Tick. Upton, Robinson, and Gillaroos by 13 or more. Tick.
Nice.
Oi.
And then under 30.5 in the England Kangaroos game.
Oh.
No good.
Was looking good for a long, long time.
Teddy, up 196.50 for the week.
Nice.
Up 246.50 for the international season.
Nice, Teddy.
Does that leave the Tigers bloke in the wooden spoon position heading into the final?
There's one more bloke here.
There's one more bloke, I'm sure. There's no way.
Old sunburnt Paulie.
I had the Gillaroos minus 19.5. Tick. I had Keanu Kinney to score a try. No good. My same game multi. Gillaroos minus 12.5. Upton to score a try. Robinson to score a try. Tick. And my anything bet. Kiwis to win by 13 or more into the Gillaroos to win by 13 or more.
Oh, Blakey.
Tick. I'm up $299.75 for the week. I'm up $152.40 for the international team. So the wooden spoon is awarded to one Blake Ashford.
Remember when I said at the start of the podcast he was the only bloke that had any pedigree to be here? Wow.
Well, hasn't my season just gone like I was climbing Everest ready to peak at the top and then just fell down and kept falling?
You started shouldering arms. You stopped attacking.
Yeah, exactly. Tried to protect the lead.
Best bet, $1.30 shot. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow, what an international season, international window from the fellas. Good stuff.
International footy is a complete fill, and the World Cup next year is going to be just a total fill-up.
Is it the first time you've finished in the positives to the advantage?
Oh, get out of here.
Almost certainly.
Oh, gee, ye of little faith, ye of short memory.
All right.
Yep. What are we doing?
Let's move on. We are going to do favorite season moment. Round the room. Blake, you're on screen. What was your favorite moment this season?
Mine's selfish, and it was probably going to Vegas. So getting to step on the ground, the food in between, just going to see the stadium, then obviously hanging out on the strip, seeing some of you fellas over there. It was also fun. Yeah, a big week it was. It was a favorite moment.
That was Carl's low light. He hated Vegas.
I didn't hate Vegas. I just said I don't need to go back for a long time.
He hated certain hours of Vegas. The next day.
I'm about ready to go back, eh?
Wedding anniversary is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Might have to go support Teddy's dogs. And apologies again for sleeping through that podcast, boys, or partying through it anyway. Since I'm talking, I'll roll with mine. Vegas was up there. Magic Round is probably the one, 100%. I just love that thing. But then also that Leka Halasima try against the Knights. Actually got my hands on that jersey that he wore. It's in the studio. So, yeah, that'll be a special memory for me from this year. And, yes, I do chuck it on every now and again, play the commentary over the top. Halasima, there he goes. And, yep, reenact that play.
Did he give it to you or did you take it? What's the go there?
Look, I don't know exactly if he knew where it was going, but it was given to me by a Warriors staff member. And I don't know if Leka knows I have it, but I have it, and it's in very good hands. I'm looking at it right now from across the room.
Nice. So what was your favourite moment?
Basically Magic Round and then Leka's try, and Vegas. And that game, Panthers, Raiders, and Reece Walsh, and Pack Champs. Just footy in general, and now Volandi's doing this global launch, and now we get to go to like Mykonos to watch the Warriors.
That's not what I got told.
Yeah, we're the game in Hamilton, eh?
Mykonos of New Zealand.
Eddie, what's your favourite moment of the season?
Well, I'm going to go a bit more selfish, but this is a gambling podcast, so we're going to get gambling. Greatest moment of the year, Josh Papali'i scoring a try, the last try in his milestone game, completely off the map. I think he's about $10, 40-1 last try scorer, 15, 20-1 2+ tries. Josh Papali'i, so big papa.
I was so sure you were going Lockie Galvin joining the Dogs.
I was about to make that joke, but I held off. Thank you for jamming that one in there.
You want to go next?
I've got a couple. I think Reece Walsh's performance in the grand final was just outstanding. He's an interesting fella, but boy, can he play footy. And the other one was just the International Rugby League, and not just because the Kiwis won the Pacific Championships, because I like the fact that the teams are starting to rise up, and that has a lot to do with players deciding to go and play for Samoa and Tonga. And the more and more players that do that, and hopefully Fiji will start picking up a few. I like to see International Rugby League played at a high level, and I think we're starting to see that.
You can't remember anything back further than October, can you?
Nah, he's got sunstroke.
You could ask Paul who won the premiership this year, and I would lay even money he won't get it.
Sorry, Blake, I cut you off.
No. I was on Paulie's thing. I was going to ask, is it true there's only 10 teams in the Rugby League World Cup? Well, that's a bit... I thought, like, surely there'd be other teams in there, wouldn't there?
Not this year.
Why have they done that?
Because there were too many floggings at the last World Cup.
Yeah.
It's a stupid reason. We'd love seeing Jamaica and Greece and Italy and that in the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's more things to bet on.
Yeah, more things
great
to bet on.
anytime try scorers.
Oh, absolutely. And who could you have qualified for, H, to make a World Cup? Is H with Scottish name? Could we have got a little run there? Irish?
Yeah, no, but it's Ireland and Scotland, but it was you have to be
grandparents.
Mine was great grandmother. So I missed out. So there's only kangaroos, and yeah, we'll far off that.
Who would you play for now? You've been in New Zealand a long time now.
Yeah, you're a Kiwi.
Yeah, no, I would never play for New Zealand.
He's not going to pull Nathan Feen.
You guys want to hear what my favourite moment was, or?
Of course.
Yeah, go for gold.
Yeah, go on.
I actually really enjoyed, Paul, the game down in Christchurch on Anzac Day.
Oh, yeah,
against the Knights. Just because the Knights shit house. I'd been giving them crap all season, and then we put a number on them, and it was a good atmosphere down there. That stadium was
it's
literally rocking from side to side.
Yeah, well, it's like it's on just stilts sort of thing.
Yeah, we had a couple of good wins.
I've been to New Zealand. It may well have been on stilts, Paul.
It was a temporary state.
It is a temporary. But yeah, I enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that.
Yep.
And then close second, and Vegas and Magic Round are obviously two standouts. I ticked a few things off this year. Very happy with the season overall. Okay. What's next? Let's go. We'll do good, bad, the ugly, and then Teddy will come to your request for inclusion.
It was more just an idea, Carl. I thought you might have been a bit hungover this week with what was going on.
I'm not hungover. Not hungover.
Well, you look fresh.
Thank you.
Unlike your colleague over there.
Oh, you had to have another go.
Let's do the good, the bad, the ugly. I'll start my good. We've covered it off. We've waxed lyrical already, but just the Kiwis, the forward pack, the overall performance. Everyone's talking about it, how exciting they're playing, and can't wait for the World Cup next year. I mean, it's a long time between now and the World Cup. I just hope sort of 80-90% of this team can stay healthy and stay fit, and you get the likes of Jerome Hughes back. I really enjoyed the Pacific Championships and the Kiwis in general. That's
what you should be cheering for is Kevin Walters staying on as Australian coach. That's what you should be cheering on for if you want to win a World Cup.
They've got no reason to sack him.
That's his argument.
They won the Ashes 3-0, Teddy.
That they did.
Well, and great segue. What's your good, Teddy?
I reckon the Gillaroos were the most exciting international team to watch in world sport. Great to watch play rugby league. Watching Tamika at her best is unreal. They were, again, probably below their best in the second half on Sunday, but they were still absolutely brilliant to watch. Love seeing Big Ellie Johnston get over and crash out for a try, well deserved. She's an absolute superstar in the making. Just from top to bottom, a great team to watch. And they did all this without Taryn Aiken, who kind of brings it all together. So hopefully, Ali gets put out to pasture soon, and Taryn Aiken comes back next year, and this team is going to win every game at the World Cup by thousands.
Yep. Paul?
Yeah, it was the Gillaroos for mine as well, because they won me a wee bit of money in their final. Only, what were they, 12.5 point at the start of the week? 12.5. Yes, exactly. Ridiculous. So, no, but I do enjoy the way they play the game. They've got some fantastic outside backs. Their forward pack, so good. That Olivia Kernick is just huge. Everything they were doing was just great. But yeah, they did slow down in that second half. Didn't matter.
Sealy?
My good is that in 113 days' time, we get to see what I've dubbed as Friday night finals footy. I think the NRL has gone through and predicted the two prelim games that are going to be next year's finals, and they'll put them back to back in round one of Friday night. Warriors, Roosters, and then Broncos, Panthers. We get to watch that back to back. First one at Go Media, then across to Suncorp. 113 days away. Get your advent calendars out. It's going to be special.
Oh, that's so far away. That is so far away.
I love counting that down. I love it.
Yeah.
We're ready.
I'm not even going to follow that because I was going to talk about the international scene, but I'm going with Surly. Everything Surly said.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
That's exciting. All right, bad. Saw the Magic Round draw come out today. Bad. Broncos and Dolphins should be automatically made. That's a home game.
They've never had a home game, either of them.
Oh, it's a bad word. It's
throwing pins.
Oh, the penny's really angry. I will say financially it's very good for the club.
Yep.
That's why we take it as home games, because we get a larger majority share of the ticket sales, and it is very beneficial for the organisation. So if we do want Nelson Asafa Solomona, let's say, and we throw in an extra house, a boat, and a Porsche, then it's thanks to Magic Round.
The poor, it's always the poorer clubs who get the home game at Magic Round.
whatever, guys.
But yes, I agree. Broncos, like now they will not make a trip to Mount Smart this year, which is gutting, right? If you're a Broncos fan or you want to see Reece Walsh live in the flesh and you can't afford to make the pilgrimage to the rugby league mecca.
Well, it's more the fact that they get the extra home game.
They get
It's the
many extra
Broncos,
home
though.
games. They also play the Dolphins
Yeah.
there as well. So
Yeah, but that
So-
works for both of them because that's the Dolphins' home ground too. But
My bad is also on Magic Round, and it's the fact the Raiders miss out, but you're going to dish up the Titans versus the Knights
Yes.
as a clash.
Yeah.
That is
Here it
just horrific. That Sunday, obviously Saturday's a big night, so I think the fact that no one's going to be crawling into Suncorp at 2 p.m. We're all going to be at the Lord Alfred warming up for the Wales game at 4, and that's the one that'll keep people hanging around. But geez, that's a poo slinger if I've ever seen one.
Oh, mate. And I'll go next because I agree once again with my mate Ben Searle. Everything he just said is exactly, I had it written down, Knights and Titans Magic Round. So, but everything he said, just put that in my voice, poo slinger, etc.
I don't know what you're both complaining for. Two ordinary teams on a Sunday afternoon at Suncorp. That's got overs written all over it. Absolute certainty. Get on now.
The Knights can't
they
score
said the
points. Yeah.
The Knights. The Titans might have to score 80 to get the overs.
Knights have a good coach this year.
The Knights are shit.
Ooh, please stay within the bounds.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Poo is okay.
We're not on radio this
Yeah.
week, so it's just a podcast. But
Oh, perfect. Oh, don't tell Diddy that.
No, no.
we are on
That's
radio this
wrong.
Just in time.
week. What's yours?
Oh, yeah, my bad is that we're still 113 days away from
You have not
the
prepped for this at
Warriors
all.
starting their NRL season. It's far too long.
I thought
Sunstroke.
my prep was bad, but you are just
I've got a few things going on, Cal.
yeah. Okay. Well, it's a great segue because I don't have an ugly.
Can I do it
I
bad?
have
Can
an
I do my
ugly.
bad? Is that all right?
Oh, have you not done your bad yet?
No.
Oh.
I want to unleash on England coach Sean Wayne, who should absolutely have no business coaching. Shouldn't be coaching a B grade Northern English side, let alone the England team. What he did with that team was absolutely. We call him Joe Burgess. If anyone here recalls Joe Burgess, you might have even played against him, Blake. Joe Burgess was an absolute plotter who got dropped to reserve grade quicker than he came out with a big contract at the Roosters. Got shuffled off to South, never to be seen again. Recalled after 10 years. Why? Why are you not building for a World Cup? Why are you not picking good, talented young players? Why is Billy Smith not getting a run? Doesn't get him out in public. And then comes out and says straight afterwards, I know I'm the man to lead him to the World Cup. We all want England Rugby League to be strong. It'll make the Ashes much more interesting. It'll make everything much more interesting. You can't have this clown in charge. And you know what? The Warriors who dipped their toe into the Sean Wayne business a few years ago when they were looking for a coach, among a few other sides who kind of kicked the tyres on Wayne, probably did themselves a bit of luck by not landing him. Clown.
That last bit was because we're not on radio, eh?
Yes. Cease and desist.
That's incorrect, sir. That last bit is because I thought we were on radio. That's very civilised and within the bounds.
Cool. I still don't have an ugly.
Surly.
Silly.
Yeah, I do. Mine is that I thought Ivan sending Jed over here was a ploy to then send Nathan and Ivan over in a few years' time. But I think we've been Trojan horsed. We've lost Kalani going, Tom Ale, and now there's rumours Patrick Moymoy's going over there as well as Toby Crosby. So I think Uncle Ivan might be out of the family will now. It seems that he's just sent the boys over on a poaching mission and he's plucking the best talent from our New South Wales Cup. And that is not the way I saw this playing out.
Blake.
Once again, everything Ben Searle said.
Oh, come on.
Mine was just the I already spoke about it. The international rugby league World Cup. Just as we start to get good, just as there's a couple of teams that can win it, start to get some excitement. They figure a way to mess it up, and I don't even know how they're going to do the pools, to be honest, and do the quarterfinals.
One pool of 4 and 2 pools of 3.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Like
Yeah,
3 pools of 4.
right?
Yeah, stupid. Clowns.
We need one of those. On here.
We've got one.
Do we? Hang on. You do your ugly and I'll find it.
My
Paulie doesn't have an ugly. Who are we kidding?
Not that one. My bad.
my ugly is Carl taking 13 minutes to set this podcast up. It's like, come on, man.
Wow.
Can you?
That would be a PB for you, Paulie. Come on, mate. Don't throw stones.
And you could have perhaps used those 30 minutes to prepare for this podcast, Paul.
What about Adam O'Brien joining the Bulldogs as a tech coach? That's huge.
It's not great, but the positive is that Jason Taylor's been forced out of the first grade setup, so that's something.
Actually, I've got an ugly, and one that, because I missed the pod the other week, I presume you guys listened to it, talked about it, because I didn't listen to it.
Cheers.
But Ryan Pappenhausen leaving the Storm. What's doing there?
He's a disgrace.
How about playing hard?
Is your favourite player, Teddy?
I know. Really, if a player was going to break my heart, it's the Pat. And if the Pat's going to go play rugby, well, he can be lucky that PVL's in charge and it's only going to be 10 years.
Are we sure he's going to play rugby? Not just have a little break?
I'm not sure. He might do the Chanel, let's go backpacking around the world. He's kind of got a bit of that personality, but I'd suggest he's probably going to play rugby.
Well, is that a way to get out of it though?
That's what I was thinking.
10 years, yeah.
Get out of his contract now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out. What? 3 months off? 6 months off? Oh, I'll go jump into R360.
Yeah, I heard Japanese rugby and then R360. So.
I'm very disappointed with the bands full stop and they've only stopped at R360. What about all rugby?
What about
and what about life?
What about how you get a 10-year ban if you just negotiate, but if you're paying Haas, you don't get the ban for negotiating, you get the ban in 2027. We need you next year for the Broncos and for the Rugby League World Cup. Then we'll kick in the 10-year ban, but we'll let you back in 2 years. So basically, it's just a ban for Jai Gray if he wants to talk to other clubs. Payne Haas, you're okay. Jai Gray, life sentence.
Well, that was my ugly. So to quote Blake, what Ben Searle said.
Geez, I'm good on these no preps.
Yeah.
This is what I need to do more often.
Who's left? Anyone? That was it.
No, that's
did I jump in ahead of you, Teddy? Sorry, mate.
It's all right. It's your podcast.
Damn right. No. Okay.
What next?
What next? Way too early predictions.
Oh no! Come
One
on.
of Teddy's great ideas.
First idea used all year.
Well, your other ones have been pretty rogue, to be fair.
We're going to go through. We'll do premiers, top 8, Wooden Spoon, Dally M. Maybe between us, we can come up with the Dally M Team of the Year. And then an unlikely storyline to finish things off. So, Teddy, because it's your idea, lead us off. Who are your premiers for 2026?
I've gone a bit rogue on this one. I'm going to go with the Sydney Roosters. A bit early, haven't done any work, but like what they're doing. Victor back. They've halved his band, so by the time the season starts, they're probably playing round 1. If these things go the way you'd expect, Uncle Nick runs the show. So, yeah, Sydney Roosters maybe just ahead of Penrith. Like last year, I'll be laying Brisbane till my eyes bleed. So let's hope that works out a bit better for me next year.
Responsibly.
Yeah, silly.
Well, I've already predicted the 2 prelims.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to say that the Warriors will be your premiers.
I'll follow you in there, fella.
I should have known this was going to go.
You want to do this, man.
Yeah, you wait for the rest of my predictions. Dally M, no surprises, I can tell you.
I'm also following you in there.
Yeah, good.
Tanner boy.
Blake?
I'm with you, Teddy. I've gone Sydney Roosters.
Ooh.
Boo.
You got two teams to choose from here, Paul, because you're not going to go out on your own, are you?
Was.
See you
that's
later.
All righty, Teddy, your top 8.
I haven't got the full top. I just put a couple of smokies in. That's with the big ones. But I've got Dolphins and Souths coming into the top 8 next year.
I do too. Who have you got dropping out?
Was
Gross.
drop out
No, Surly, your turn.
and Broncos.
Okay.
I reckon this year was so close. I reckon next year's going to be even closer. I could see Para making the 8 as well if healthy. So those will be my 3 to push in terms of teams to drop out. It's truth. It's not easy, is it?
Maybe
I'd
Sharks
love to
for
see
a down.
Cronulla drop out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd love to see
for a
Cronulla drop
downfall.
out.
I had Bunnies and Dolphins jumping in. I had Sharks and Raiders dropping out. I really
Yeah, are we worried about the Raiders without a 7?
I really wanted to
Yeah.
choose the Broncos. I think the Raiders and Sharks.
I always
What
get
was that
really
stat
worried about
you-
those teams who make those really sharp rises up and everything goes their way. And then when kind of things go back to a bit more parity. So yeah, maybe Raiders too.
Didn't you read out a stat around the Raiders? Like the last 10 years, they've gone.
No, it was Teddy's stat.
Oh, was it Teddy's?
They've never not won 10 games or something like that, or 10 and a half
Less than
games.
10.
Or,
Yeah, for like 30 years.
they'll still miss the 8.
I had that was my big one. The Dolphins are a lock. I think whatever price you can get them at, get them, because I think they're the certainties of next year. I also I had Penrith, Roosters, Storm. I had Warriors, Broncos, and then I also had Parramatta and the Bunnies coming in.
What about yours, Paul?
Yeah, I had the Dolphins and the Bunnies as well. The Dolphins and the Bunnies, the injuries that they had this season were just absolutely crazy. So expect to see them a wee bit more healthy. Farnworth left towards the end of the season. That forward pack was decimated almost before the season started.
I had a dream about Herbie Farnworth last night.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Wait, what?
You just reminded me.
Saucy.
So yeah, I had them jumping in.
What happened in this dream?
Exactly.
I'm just trying to remember. I don't know. We were mates and we were chatting, and then I was kind of stopped to like, this is Herbie Farnworth. I'm mates with Herbie Farnworth. And I don't know. I can't remember. But I just remember Herbie Farnworth being in the dream.
What, just randomly?
Yeah, I don't know. How often can you remember detailed parts of your dreams?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Herbie,
Get off my back.
give us a call.
Herbie, get off my back. Struth. Here we go. Turn it up.
Oh no! I expected that from Teddy.
We need to wrap this thing up.
What else we do?
Wooden spoon?
Yes. Wooden spoon.
Cowboys.
Oh.
It's a spanner, isn't it?
I think we first coached
I'm
five too.
I'm with you, Teddy. Yep.
I'm going to
I've
go.
gone-
Oh, you go, Blake.
I'm assuming you're going to go Knights.
I've got Dragons and Knights here.
I've got Knights/Titans. I think Titans with Brimson moving into the halves. If he does, I think it just confuses things a bit. It's another thing where they have to cut the team and they won't, or cut players and they won't. So I don't know, Knights or Titans for me.
Just on the Titans, we think Brimson, Campbell in the halves, Kenny at the back.
Yeah.
Has to be
And
eight.
do we all think Tino's going to the Storm?
He'll go somewhere.
You don't
Well,
like
what would
Harry
he
Grant
say?
doesn't play Man I Need with a photo of Tino on Instagram, and if that doesn't get you over the line, like what a song, what a bloke, what a bromance.
Bit like you and Herbie.
Have you got another?
Well, I'm the same as the Cowboys, but I think
Oh.
it's a toss-up between the Cowboys and the Titans because they were the two worst defensive teams this past season, and I don't see that improving this coming season. I just think the Titans can score a few more points than the Cowboys can, which I think might just save them from the spoon. So, yeah, I've gone the Cowboys, and we might get a price.
You know your boss loves the Cowboys, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
We want to make money.
Who have you got?
I got the Knights. I just can't see that forward pack getting that back line the ball they need. So
Even if they did,
right.
what's that back line going to do?
Dylan Brown, Golden Boot, Fletcher Sharp. There's some talent there, but
Fletcher Sharp has one kidney. Dylan Brown, club football has been very, very poor, and Kalen Ponga is probably going to be at the Warriors. So.
that was the most out of context photo taken ever, eh? Poor bloke's doing a charity speech and gets absolutely stitched up.
How good is rugby league? How good is rugby league? Dally M winner. Surly, say it.
I've got two. They both start with M. The first one is Metcalf. I think he's only going to need 20 rounds to win it, and he'll get that. He'll come back in like round 3, round 4, win it from there. My other one is Mitch Moses, because I think if Para are going to be as up there as I think, then he'll be banking points if he can stay healthy.
I have Metcalf too. What are you laughing at?
I followed Surly again. I had Mitch Moses.
Oh, not Metcalf?
No, not Metcalf. I had as much as I love Lukey, I had Mitchell.
Doesn't
Moses.
seem like you do love him to me. You just laughed when Carl said his name.
Remember that time you picked the Eels to finish in the top 4 and they came last?
Yeah, I know. That's all. You know, when I wrote this down today and I had them in my 8, and then I had Mitch Moses there, I was like thinking this is going to get replayed sometime all throughout the year. I'm high in the Eels next year. At least I've got a friend here in Surly. So Moses, Dalian.
Teddy?
Harry Grant. Bit boring. But
Tough to get points at Melbourne, though.
Yeah.
No?
It's become a lot easier without Pappenhausen.
Big Pappy guy.
Was.
Luke Metcalf.
Oh, Paulie. Be a prep.
Just
There it is.
I'll just be prepared if I was Luke Metcalf's surgeon to get ready for another because this is not boding well for him.
No.
Can I change to Mitch Moses, please? All right. Should we put together a team of the year?
Yeah.
This could be chaos, a bit like the guessing game last week. But
Do you want me to go first so that I can't be accused of not doing prep?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
So are we just going to go through position, each of us, and instead of me just reading out my whole team, we'll just go fullback first?
Just go fullback.
yeah.
Okay. Fullback, Walsh.
Tedesco.
Hammer.
Keanu Kinney.
Will we give it to Hammer?
Yeah.
Both wingers, you want me to do both?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's normally two,
Yeah. What Shirley said. I'm going with that rugby guy, Nawaka Nitawasi, to go back to back, and Khan Pereira.
Oh.
It was you, Teddy.
Carraz and RTS.
RTS. Oh, yeah. I've gone the Fox and Selwyn Cobbo.
Oh.
Surly?
Okay. I'll go RTS and I'll go Coates.
All right, RTS and the Fox as well.
So Fox and RTS.
Okay. The centres, Kohler and
There's two of
Farnworth.
those. Yeah, nice.
What'd you say? Cola and
Kohler and Farnworth.
Yeah, Carl's dream boyfriend, Herbie, and Casey McLean.
same.
Same.
Yeah, I had Paul, I had that, but I'm gonna change to Casey and Herbie.
Yeah.
No knock on
Yeah,
Cole with
really
that, Paul. That was good.
Really
Yeah,
not-
I had him till someone said McLean.
Oh, hold on. Blake just changed late. So he was the same as me.
Yeah.
Okay, just the 5/8?
Yep.
5/8. Gelvin.
That's 7,
Right.
Play 7. He'll play 7.
We're 7 for starters. So Ezra Man.
Cameron Munster.
Munster.
Half, Metcalf.
Daly Cherry Evans.
Oh,
You reckon he'll play 7?
They say, yeah, I think Walker will play 6. No?
Because I was going to name Walker at 6, but I thought he'll play 7 this year. I'm going to go Moses at 7.
Metcalf.
You just gone Moses, Daly, and I suppose you went Metcalf too, didn't you?
Wait, Metcalf first.
Oh, Blake was about to come off the top ropes there.
He's not happy. Where we go? Hooker now?
Yep.
Hooker? Brayley.
Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Harry Wade Egan, Harry.
Gee, Sam Healy's out the back door for you, isn't he? Silly.
Nah, he's impact player of the year, mate. Don't you worry about that.
Props?
Perth Bears number 2 signing.
Whoa.
Barnett and Fanua Blake.
Joe Tapine, Terrell May.
I've gone Junior Polo and Keon Kolomatangi.
Oh, is Nafahu White going to start at prop?
I've got
You'll
White.
start lock.
I think it's start lock.
Oh, you reckon?
Okay, I'll go Joey Tarps and Keon as well.
Okay. Oh, Christ. Tapane, AFB. Got runs on the board.
So Tapane's in for sure.
Yeah.
Tapine and Kolomatangi, I think, is it? Or maybe Kolomatangi or Fanula.
One of two.
Both of them. There you go.
Okay.
I can't spell Kolomatangi, so I'll just put AFB.
Second row?
Yes.
Halasima, Young.
Jacob Preston, Olakwatu.
I've gone Angus Crichton and David Fafita.
Ooh, nice.
I'll go Halasima and fingers crossed he's playing footy, Ali Katoa.
Yeah, I was going to take Ali, but I don't know if... If he's,
I can't back on Ali Katoa playing footy next year.
No,
you can't. Yeah.
Well, apparently Christian Wolf's still here in the country, checking on him.
Well, he might want to stay there. I'm not sure he's going to be allowed back in Australia after that effort.
Yeah. It's very sad. So.
I'll go Young and Olakawatu.
No Dave Fafita. Inside Latrell Mitchell, outside Cody Walker.
Is he even going to start?
Or Jai Arrow, Kolomatangi up front, Cam Murray at lock.
Tallis and Ewan?
Yeah.
Ewan can go to the bench. I don't think anyone's keeping Ewan in the side.
Yeah, but do you reckon Fafita brings more punch off the bench than a Ewan Aiken?
Nah, just play him 80 minutes. Make him work. Big bludger.
That hasn't worked well for him. He's allergic to it.
I'm just trying to get most of my team in this team. That's why I'm just
good call. And then 13, is it Nafahu Whites all across the board?
Max Plath.
Patrick Carrigan. Assuming you play
Murray.
Oh, Cam Murray. I forgot about that bloke.
But Nafahu White's going to knock them all off.
Yeah, I'm going Nafahu White.
I'll take you on White. Silly.
Aaron Clark, runner up.
Who are our second rows?
Halasima?
I think Halasima and Olakwatu might have been the two.
I thought it was Dave Fafita and...
I think there were a couple of youngs in there too.
There might be a couple of youngs there. Oh, there was definitely one Dave Fafita. You'd be sure of that.
I think you and Aitken got a vote.
No, Jacob Preston lovers of doing.
Is there any open markets for Clive Churchill next year on Grant Anderson? Just looking to get on early into the Broncos.
I'll pass your question on to the bookies, Blake.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Well, the Broncos need outside backs, so that's an astute pickup. Right up.
All right, fellas.
Is that it? Have we done it for the year?
Oh, do us.
Have we?
We've kept this under an hour. Talking about it. Nothing.
Not with the technical difficulties we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Well, we're only paying you for your time under the record button, unfortunately. No, fellas, thank you very much.
think I try to drag this out to 2.5 hours every week, Carl.
Thank you for joining us all season long, fellas. Really appreciate the work put in, the tips supplied, sometimes Surly.
Not Paul.
Well, we get 3 bye rounds. We mimic the NRL, so I just took my buys wisely, and sometimes I had 6 of them. It's fine.
Yeah, to all the listeners, thank you very much. We'll be back very early next year. Start previewing things.
Live from Vegas.
Only a short off season.
Short off season.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's not short. It takes forever. It's like 113 days.
Up the wires.
Oh, boy.